out and robbing people blind. That's why our churches are empty and the altar are light. Because many people are professing, but just a few are living life.
All right, we're getting ready to go live in just a moment. Good evening to you.
Because our church services are closed down every day while the preachers are out playing golf.
You gonna do that then get my charge from?
Get it started. The gloom night. I keep asking within myself, isn't there anybody right? I can see God crying, real tears down the hall.
Dynamic, it was long.
I was going, repent, y'all.
All my days are long, baby.
Just the thought of God crying to
Houston in the house, thank you so much. Go for Mississippi.
Churches have become a cemetery. And
Double
all
Freeman,
these souls.
don't y'all ask me what the topic is yet? Don't y'all realize I'm gonna give y'all the topic with the show stars?
SBPT, the voice of the city.
The views and opinions expressed on this talk show are those of the talk show hosts, the producers, and/or persons appearing on the program, and do not reflect the views and opinions of the SBP network. This program may
Y'all
include
ready?
strong images and language and may not be
Let's get
suitable
ready
for
to do
all
it. Dallas,
audiences.
Texas.
Viewer
What's up, Claudia?
discretion advised.
If you wanna know what's Daddy S, if you wanna know, ask Daddy S, he will let you know, yeah.
Love you too in New York City, baby.
It's the Daddy S Matthews Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth.
30 seconds.
He's the one that will inform you.
Well,
About all those jokers that are doing wrong. You got to
20 seconds.
it is on. From every other news, don't get it right.
they don't get it right.
10 seconds.
News world.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not, and good Tuesday evening to you. And welcome again to still the most controversial, the hardest hitting, the rawest, most informing, entertaining to television talk show anywhere in the country where we pull absolutely no punches and nothing and no one is in a safe zone. Good evening to you. I am Thaddeus Matthews and welcome to the show. It's a great day to be alive. In fact, any day that you're able to walk on top of the ground and don't find yourself resting in it, then you know that you have the opportunity to take every negative in your life and turn those negatives into positives and turn those lemons into lemonade. All right, I want to deal with something that is happening here in Memphis. Those of you around the country, you may find it interesting and you may want to chime in on this because I am going to open up the phone lines in just a little bit. There has been a police shooting here in the city of Memphis on yesterday evening. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation said Tuesday it's going to conduct its own independent investigation into a shooting by a Memphis police officer. The officer who shot a man by the name of Martavius Banks during a traffic stop on yesterday evening has been relieved of duty while investigators are reviewing body cam and dashboard camera footage. That's what the Memphis Police Department said prior to the director's press conference on this evening. The police said that the officer is a 26-year-old black man whose name I'm trying to get, and they will release his name after debriefing. He's only been with the force a year and a half. The man who was shot is a 25-year-old. Again, his name is Martavius Banks. He remains in critical condition. He underwent surgery this afternoon, and from what I'm hearing, he is still in ICU in stable condition. Banks' mother, who is Janice Banks, says she believes the officer who shot her son lacked proper training. She said, there's a rookie that's waiting to get on the force, just waiting to slaughter anybody's child, not knowing it's going to be my child, is what she said. District Attorney General Amy Wyrick says she asked TBI to look into the case. After receiving new information, MPD was initially conducting its own inquiry. Now, I listened to the police director's press conference about an hour ago, and there are some questions that I have when it comes to this particular shooting. I'm not going to jump to make accusations yet, but there is something that just ain't smelling right in this case. And it stinks. Something is not right. Police have not yet said what the traffic stop was for. And this was a traffic stop, but sources are saying that Banks was in his mother's car, which shouldn't have pulled up any reports. Officers approached the vehicle and asked the driver for his ID and insurance information, and the driver told them he had neither. Police said he began reaching downward when an officer advised that he saw a gun inside the vehicle. He then drove away, striking a curve before he was stopped a second time about a half mile away on Gill Street. When he got out of the car and ran, police said, that was a confrontation, and Banks was shot by police. Witnesses and Banks' mother said police shot into a house on Gill where Banks had ran inside. Police didn't confirm that, but bullet holes can be seen in the house's door and windows. Police can only pursue car chases if they are violent felonies, but they can chase on foot for anything. MPD told news sources that officers can only shoot when they feel their life or another life is in danger. Police said they recovered a handgun at the scene. Now, the mother again, Janice Banks, has disputed the police account, saying her son didn't own a gun as far as she knew and had been shot in the back by police. She says, yeah, they shot him in the back. She said on yesterday evening, they shot him multiple times, but one of the shots was shot in the back. Montavious Banks had 6 outstanding warrants for suspended licenses, assault, and violation of probation. None were violent felonies, okay? It's unclear if police were ever given his name before he drove away. Tennessee law also allows people to have guns in their car as long as they are not felons, okay? Now, I guess after listening, and I'm going to open up the phone lines tonight because I'd like to hear what some of you have to say. Listening, first of all, let me give you the warrants so that you will understand. And I pulled his warrants before I left my office this evening. He has 2 warrants for driving while license suspended revoked of counsel since 6/17. He has a warrant for improper display of registration, which means his drive-out tag or whatever was in the wrong place. That was 6/17. 11/17, he got an assault charge that I did not have the time to pull up and see what that assault was all about. 6/17, violation of probation, okay? then 617, headlight, proper, improper type, improper use of the headlights. That was 617 as well. So those are the warrants that were out for this particular young man. I'm hearing that he was shot in the back, in the groin, shoulder, and side. I'm also hearing, and it was stated by the mother on the afternoon news, that there are still 2 bullets remaining in his body. But there are some things that I just got some questions about that I heard Johnny Wayne, you gone, that I heard the police director state. There are now 3 officers that have been suspended in this particular manner. And I'm just deleting folk off of Instagram while I'm sitting here talking. Yeah, they be gone. Good. Why were the police, first of all, my first question is, why did they stop the car? Traffic stop. The car of 2002 maroon Malibu, I'm hearing, was registered to the mother. What was the driving offense that they stopped him for? Second question comes, they went to the car and they asked him for his driver's license, no, his ID. They asked him for his ID, which would have been his driver's license, and for his insurance. He told them he had neither, and they said he reached down and they saw a gun. Okay, and then he took off. They called him up the street. They said he was able to run. Was he running with a gun in his hand? They're saying that the confrontation took place outside, but there are bullet holes in the house. But the most serious offense is the police director says that the body cameras on all 3 officers were deactivated. They were cut off. The only footage they have is footage from the dashboard cam. Now, why did the other 2 police officers that are involved in this, why did they cut off their body cameras? They've been placed on leave as well, because it seems as though there is some protocol that is missing. I have not spoken with the mother. In fact, I don't have the mother's number. I'm sure somebody will get it for me if they want me to have it. But I'm concerned in this shooting. There is something that is not smelling right when we come to this Swakowicz, whatever your name is, you gone to. There is something that's not right in this, okay? I smell some, and it don't smell like roses. First of all, I want to know why was the traffic stop made? Was there in fact a gun in the car? Okay. Was there a gun? You stop, he's 26 years old, you stop him, and he waits for you to approach the car. He rolls down the window. You ask him for his ID and his insurance. I guess I question why he didn't run in the beginning. Okay, I question why, if he was gonna run and make a quick getaway, why when y'all got out the car, why didn't he take off at that particular point? Since the officers deactivated, they cut their body cameras off, can we even believe that there was a gun in the car? Can we believe that he was reaching? See, I'm trying to figure out why he would be reaching for a weapon. If he's got warrants, all of these are misdemeanor, except maybe the assault, and that hasn't been the case. These are misdemeanor warrants. Hell, I'm sure he knew he had warrants against him. This is just, but you got 3 police officers. All 3 of the police officers cut their body cameras off. Why? A reporter that was in the press conference asked an important question that the director said, well, it's under investigation, but it was a good question. I don't know who it was, but it was a good question. Okay? It was a good question. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. See, why the police stopped him? Let's go back. Why they stopped him? And the question that was asked was, did these 3 police officers know who Martavius Banks was? Had Martavius Banks and these officers had some beef in the past, and they recognized him and pulled him over? He's in his mother's car, and I believe that the plates were probably in the mother's name. What was the reason for the stop? I can't say whether he had a gun in the car or not, and can we believe the police account unless they find a gun with his fingerprints on it? Can we believe, with these police officers cutting off their body cameras, can we believe what these police officers are saying? If there are some members of the family tonight, or somebody that was there and you want to call in tonight, I will take calls tonight, because I'm interested in knowing what's going on. I'm reading some things that people send me. One question: why shoot 3 times? Oh, police need watch 26-year-old. Well, most police officers, when a weapon is fired, you go fire more than one time. It's called rapid fire. You're going to pull the trigger at least 3 times. That's a norm for anybody who's been trained in firearms. Okay, it's called rapid fire. When you pull your weapon and you pull your trigger, it's going to be tap, tap, tap. That's a normal. If you've been trained at all, it's not the one shot thing. It ain't shooting you in your pinky toe. Okay, it's going to be rapid fire. Tap, tap, tap. That's what you're taught when you're learning to fire a weapon. Okay, but I'm concerned with if there was a shot in the back. Okay. And somebody, my good friend over at West Smith is bringing up a good question. I'm gonna get to that in a minute too. That's if you brought it interesting point. If he was shot in the back, here's also what you want to know. Did all of the shots come from one officer's gun, or did they come from multiple officers' guns? If they're saying that there are bullet holes, what is it, in the window and in the house, that means that some of the weapon fire, all of the bullets that were fired didn't go into Martavius Banks. It means that somebody else was shooting a gun too. Okay? Now, if they pull in bullets, if he's got multiple bullets in him, and then there are bullet holes in the house and on the inside of the house, more than one police officer fired a weapon. This is going to be an interesting show. And I'd love to hear from the mother, and someone can contact her when I open up the phone line. I'd like to hear from her. But I appreciate what the director said, that they're launching an investigation. And the police director, Michael Rollins, said that he's not confident that policy was followed. And in all police shootings in Memphis, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation is actually the impartial persons that deal with the investigation. My good friend over in West Memphis, thank you for this question. If you reach for a gun in the car, why didn't they shoot him while he was in the car? That becomes a very interesting question also. Because if there is more than one officer on the scene, as they approach the car, there is always an officer that approaches the window. Then there's always the second officer. I don't want to talk to you yet. I'll tell you what I want to damn talk. Damn. Thank you. You just gonna call my damn show when you get good and damn ready. I'll be the one to tell you it's time for the damn phone lines open. Damn. Broke my train of thought. What was I saying, Dale? Damn, broke my damn train of thought. Oh, okay, yeah. Procedure. One officer approaches the window. The other officer is coming up on the passenger side of the car. Okay? With eyes watching the driver. So if the car is stopped, this window is down, and you ask, sir, driver's license, registration, insurance. Okay? If he reaches for the gun and there is a second officer there, would not the second officer saw him reaching for the gun and immediately drew his weapon and tapped him off in the car? There's a lot of questions, okay? A lot of questions. But the biggest question is why you turned the body cameras off, okay? Why were they deactivated? You stop in a car, your body cameras, as you approach the car. Hell, I got stopped the other week for speeding. Said, Mr. Matthews, you knew who it was. Ran my registration on the back of the car. It said Naked Truth, Liberation, and Empowerment Ministries. And then he said, I'm the police officer that when your daughter's house got broken into, we were there, we talked, had a great conversation, but I'm on camera. Okay? You can't violate now because I'm on camera, and damn, I'm a public figure. So if anything goes wrong, if I'm not approached correctly and dealt with properly, and the police officer dealt with me properly, then it's on camera, okay? And it was a traffic stop. He didn't feel no threat. I didn't feel no threat by this particular officer. All officers are not good officers. Let me say that. And all police officers are not bad police officers. But something went wrong in this particular case. Okay? Something went wrong. All right, we're going to take a commercial break, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about it. Connect Tire, is it Connect Tire?
Connect Auto.
Connect, I don't know why I want his business to be that. I cut a brand new crowd shop cutting his commercial for tires, but it was too late when I got it from my producer, my commercial, Antonio. It was too late. Antonio Neal does all of my commercials. It was too late to get it in. We're going to get him in on tomorrow, and you hear me on for at least 3 months, talking about all them great ties he's got at his place. All right, but let's take a commercial break now. When I come back, I want to talk to you and get your views on it. And if there's some family members, or if there's some people that saw it, or if the mother wishes to get in contact with me, somebody want to know that the officers also pulled the tape out of the recorder in the trunk. Well, you've got one of the cars that has the dashboard cam that is showing a straight scene. But none, and here's something else that the director said, none of the shooting, okay, none of the shooting was caught on tape. That makes me wonder if something really went on that we really need to know about it. We'll be back right after these commercial messages.
Tell her to make sure, did you get my call? Stick that down there for me. Tell her to make sure that Liberty Bell bonds, can you get it? Is ran at least in 2 of the commercial sets. Let's see who been misbehaving over here on this Instagram.
Would you please make sure that Liberty is in at least 2 of the commercial sets?
Now, you're dating, your conversation should be,
She said she got you.
Okay, your only conversations on here should be about this show. When y'all gonna meet and all that bullshit, y'all do that on your motherfucking own pages, not mine. I don't give a fuck if y'all will never meet. Yes. Boss Don Bracy, your ass gone. And if I take you off and you go to Facebook, you're gonna get blocked there. If you go to YouTube, you're gonna get blocked there.
Like these dummies coming over in there.
The uplifting engineer, I'll talk to you when I get ready. No, you don't do a motherfucking thing on this page unless it's okay by me. So you got the wrong attitude. Bye. Listen. All right. Look like everybody else might be decent in order. What's the TBI? I'm from Austin, sorry. TBI is the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. Every state has one. They're like, since you're from Austin, Texas, they would be like what your Texas Rangers are in Texas. Thank you, Ms. Floyd. This show isn't fucking blackpeoplemeet.com. Somebody say I am awesome. Yes, I am. Thank you, babe. You see anybody on the Facebook that needs to be gone?
Not as of yet.
Not as of yet. I love blocking. Didn't they also say that on the other cars, because there's on the other cars that the dash cams have been cut off on the other police cars? So what was it that they were hiding? Mm-hmm. And they keep saying a confrontation occurred. What type of a confrontation occurred? Damn, Channel 13 wrote the director's name wrong. When did his name get to be Kelvin Rollins? Damn.
You weren't there to tell them what it was.
They don't send me the invites about the damn press conferences.
They figure like you already got the information anyway.
They think I'm gonna be asking the wrong damn questions.
Yeah.
Is this the last one? One more? Okay. We're in commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Mm. Da, 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 ba, 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 ba. This the last one? Okay.
20 seconds.
All right, I'm gonna go to the phone lines.
10 seconds.
Some land.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Glad to be here with you. And we're talking about the shooting here in Memphis. Cut me up over here.
Call from unknown caller.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Hey, Pastor Thaddeus, Pastor Matthews, good show tonight. I just wanted to be quick with this. There's no excuses that those officers should actually have to cut that body camera off. But officers nowadays need body cameras on to actually prove if they're actually arresting the suspect the right way or the wrong way. So that's no excuse, Pastor Matthews, because of that. And I just pray that the family gets justice that they deserve. And Pastor Matthews, I really thank you for actually exploring this topic more and more because we need this topic really just to shed light on this topic. Pastor Matthews, I thank you once again. Have a good night, my brother, and God bless.
And thank you all the way from Chicago, Illinois. Area code 901-231-9239. Area code 901-231-9239. I'd like to hear your honest appearance your honest feelings on this particular shooting. Do you think it was justified? Do you have questions like I do? And again, if the mother would love to call me or email me or text me a number where I can reach you, I'd love to chat with her as well. Come on. 901-231-9239. And again, this case is now in the hands of investigation for investigation rather, with the TBI, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. So they're looking into all of this. Do you believe that he had a gun? Do you believe that the young man was reaching down for a gun?
Call from unknown caller. Success.
You're the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Hi, I was calling, I wanted to give my opinion about the shooting.
All right, well, give me your opinion, baby.
Okay, I feel that it was a cover-up. I feel that they couldn't catch him after he started running, and they got mad, and they started shooting. And they cut those cameras off because they didn't want to get caught in what they had done. So I believe the truth is going to come out, and you will find that it was a cover-up.
Okay. I think that you're absolutely right. Chipmunk 773, you gone too. I think that you're right. See, the question becomes, why would they turn your body cameras off? This is your evidence of what's going on. If you're running behind some, where's the transparency? What are you hiding from? There got to be a reason that you cut your cameras off. That's what we need to find out. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah, why would they cut the cameras off? Las Vegas, you can call back if you like. Why would you cut the cameras off? If you're in foot pursuit, why cut the cameras off? What is it that you did not want this community? What is it that you didn't want your superiors to see? There got to be something. Got to be something. What do you think? Memphis, I want to hear from you tonight. Those of you around the country, if you'd like to jump in on this, please feel free. Area code 901-231-9239. Okay? Area code 901-231-9239. What do you think? Let's go to Las Vegas.
Unknown caller.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Hello, Mr. Matthews.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I'm calling you because my little brother saw everything. The young man had on gym shorts, holding his shorts with both hands, running up the yard. The young black police officer, kind of light-skinned, he shot the bottom of the glass door out, and he shot the man in the back. There were 5 to 6 shots fired.
So you said, you said your brother?
Yeah, I'm trying to get him on the phone, get him to call you right now. So he got it on film.
Ask him to send me the film. Ask him,
All right, I'm trying to call you right back.
ask him to send me the film. Because see, if he's running and holding up his drawers, it's kind of hard to shoot holding up your drawers.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1.
Go ahead.
Hey, Thaddeus, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
I truly believe it is a totally cover-up. For once, they know they was not supposed to turn those body cams off.
Right. Now that much we know, right?
Yeah, and my thing is, what did the officer ever enter into the home?
Well, that's the reason I'm trying to get one of the family members, because I believe I heard today the mother say, or someone that was at the house say, that he was shot inside the house.
That's crazy. They need to get those officers turned, the two officers turned off their body cam. They should be automatically terminated from their job.
Well, you can't terminate until, you can't terminate until the investigation, and especially internal affairs, is also involved in this. Right. So you just can't arbitrarily just fire them. There has to be an investigation that takes place. And I want to believe that Police Director Michael Rollins wants to do the right
I kind
thing.
of agree with you. Yeah, I kind of agree with you because I think that those guys also knew this particular guy.
All right.
I think they somebody bring him.
All right, thank you. I am interested in that video, that particular situation. If he's running up the grass, holding on to his drawers, you know, these young boys don't wear no belts and they buy pants too big. I'm interested in seeing that. And any other information, y'all can send it to my email, thaddeus.matthews@gmail.com. If you happen to know my real phone number, you can also send it to that as well. But I'm interested in that. And I want this community to know, this is something that I am going to be looking into. This is not something like, that's going on in Dallas where people are being quiet. And I'm not saying that the radio and TV personalities are being quiet, but they're limited because they work for news outlets and they don't have the freedom to investigate and say the things that really need to be said in the community. But if they have that film, I am interested in getting that piece of footage, okay? Area code 901-231-9239. You got something?
It's a picture.
They did what?
I just picture.
Let's see. They didn't let the mama into the press conference. Should she have been there? That's iffy. Press conferences are not, sometimes you close them, but you're in a public building, okay? I don't see why they would not have allowed the mother into a press conference. They might not would have allowed her to ask questions. But I don't see why the mother would not have been allowed into the press conference. And some will say, well, it ain't supposed to be nothing but media in there. But you're holding a meeting in a public building, okay?
Call from unknown caller. To accept.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
How you doing?
Sir, cut that down in the background, please. Damn, don't nobody want to hear the TV in the background.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing fine, brother. Go ahead.
Okay,
Talk up where I can hear you, brother.
don't you think it's a national hate?
Sir, talk, wait a minute, sir. Talk up where I can hear you like you were initially.
I said, don't you think it's a natural hate for the black man in this country?
Sir, I'm not talking about national hate for the black man. I'm talking about this particular issue that's going on tonight. Because black folk got a national hate for each other across this country. That ain't what I'm talking about tonight. I'm talking about this particular shooting. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hell, we got a national hate for each other across the country. But I'm talking about the injustice in this particular matter. If there is an injustice, there is a reason that those body cameras were cut off.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1. To send. Call from unknown caller. To
You're on there, go ahead.
Thaddeus,
Yes.
Thaddeus, this is, let me cut this thing down.
Yeah, please do.
It's your white listener in Horn Lake.
Okay.
Listen, let me throw a different kind of question at you about this.
Okay.
What if the gentleman that got shot would have obeyed the officers when they first pulled him up and asked him for everything and maybe asked him to step out of the car? Do you feel like he would have been shot there? Or do you feel like something promoted the shooting?
Well, let's take your question. Your question is, what if the young man had got out of his car like he was ordered to do so, right?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, how do we know he was ordered to get out of the car?
Well, I mean, it don't say that, but if they would have asked him to step out, I watch a lot of police shows, they'll say, can you step out for a moment?
No. And let me throw it back to you. Whether he got out of the car or not, there are policies in place for the police to follow. Now, I'm a big advocate of police doing the right thing, just like I am an advocate for people doing the right things to keep themselves out of certain situations. But in this matter, let me throw a question at you, okay?
Okay.
What if the police officers hadn't cut off their cameras?
That part is throwing a lot of red lights.
Okay.
I'll admit that. I've watched everything you said tonight, and I've seen it on the news and all, but cutting the cameras off, there's a problem there.
So
And,
why would you cut your cameras off if you are following procedures and you're doing the right thing?
Well, they're gonna find out they cut them off for a reason, and it ain't gonna be good.
So
I just feel that.
all right, so let me go back to your initial question. Whether the young man complied or not, if the order was given, okay? Because see, everything that the officers say at this point can appear to be shady because the body cameras are not on. They deactivated, which means they were on and they were cut off, okay? They deactivated them so that they would not work. So anything that these officers say now can be taken really with a grain of salt. And even if, let's say that they told him, get out the car. Well, see, the first thing is a traffic stop. It's initially a traffic stop, so you ain't told to get out the car initially, okay? The officer walks up to your window. You ought to have your hands where your hands can be seen. When I got stopped last week, and I know, everybody knows who I am, my hands is on the steering wheel, because I ain't gonna be no accident, no statistic. Okay, so the initial question is gonna be, sir, may I see your license and your registration and your insurance, okay? The only reason that you're asked to get out of the car is because maybe when they run you, something comes up, wants some warrants come up, which would have happened in this particular case. He did have 6 warrants. But we got to go back, there's got to be probable cause for a stop. You just can't stop folk because you don't like the kind of car they driving. The police have to have a probable cause to stop your vehicle in the first place. No matter how many warrants he had, they had to have a reason to stop his car. And if he was in an area where he's known to be in, they can't say that they just ran wants and warrants on him at that particular point, because he's been in that area all the time. He's had these warrants since over a year ago.
Well, it's like I said, these inspection departments, Memphis, Mississippi, they did away with them. All right, you got one tail light. Everybody's got lights that don't work no more. You see them all over the place. That gives them a reason to pull it over. Could he have possibly had a light out?
I don't know.
His license tag, you know, whatever.
Well, one of the warrants he has is for improper display of registration. In the city of Memphis, and this may be a state law, but I know it's, because I got stopped for this once several years ago. Normally, you remember when people were taking their drive-out tags and they would put it in your back window. You tape it on the inside, because folks were stealing drive-out tags. You would tape your window. That's improper display of your registration. The law says that your drive-out tag has to be down there on that little panel where your license plates goes. So if an officer, a gung-ho police officer that ain't got nothing else to do, wants to stop you because your drive-out tag is in the back of your window and not on the lower part where your tags belong, that is improper display. So I don't know whether he got a ticket for this, he didn't show up to court, but he has a warrant, and it's still in the system. All of his warrants are still in the system because he's not in custody. And it says one of them is improper display of registration, another is headlight, proper type, proper use, whatever that means. He's got a warrant for those two separate warrants for those two particular situations.
Okay, well, yeah, like I say, the main question I have is them body cams, and that's a bad sign for the police.
It certainly
I
is.
mean, that's why they went the hell out and got all that money for years and got on, gonna stop all that crap.
Right.
Now they're turning them off.
Right.
Now they're gonna turn them off.
We paid millions of dollars for those cameras, okay? If the body cam was in place, there would be no doubt tonight as to what happened. Okay? There would be no doubt, the shooting and everything. So was there an intent? Now, let's go to something else. I don't know what the young man was involved in. I looked at his record. There is nothing serious in his record. Okay? I pulled his record. There is nothing serious in his record. Now, was there something else going on in the streets? And we've had police officers that were involved in underhanded and shady things that were going on in the streets of Memphis. Was there something going on and these police officers stopped him for that reason? I don't know. Thank you, my friend.
All right, thank you, man.
Thank you so much.
All right.
And he asked, that was a fair question. Okay? And I know, well, that was a white man. Yeah, he was a white man asking that. But you're going to have black folk that will ask and say, well, if he just did what the police said, everything will have went all right. Well, okay. But still, the police has a policy and procedure that police officers are supposed to follow. Okay? Okay. So don't get mad at the white man for asking the question. And I see some of y'all on Instagram. No, it was a question. Because it's a question that's going to be thrown out there. What if? But in this what if situation, what if the police had kept their body cameras on and we would have seen what was going on? Because also we would have seen, if you had your body cameras on, when he reached for the gun, it would be on the body cam.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show, Chicago. Go ahead.
How you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing fine. I want to know if my opinion about the shooting.
Okay.
On your last suit. Now, based on my family past experience with the police.
Yeah, talk up just a little bit for me, baby, so I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, and let me say, those of you on Instagram, you're timing out for your first hour. I'll bring you right back. Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, I said based on my family's, on the history of him with the police and what my family has to do with them.
Who is your family, baby?
Well, I live in Chicago, my family on the oldest. And, what happened here in Chicago in 1969, my grandfather was shot up over 200 times by Chicago folks. They told my great-grandmother that there was no gun, but they wrote in the police report that there was a gun. And since they've been doing this for a long time, covering up murders and things, and I think that that's gonna be the outcome with this young man's murder. So, I mean, I'm just praying for y'all, and, hope the young man gets justice. I hope this is a different outcome, but I really don't feel like it is, because they always covering up things.
All right, thank you so very much, ma'am. So what is your opinion on this particular shooting? Let's go to Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show, yes.
I think that Kirk Cameron, and said, made a motion toward the young man, and he felt threatened and say, well, I'm gonna take my chances on running as to draw attention to himself so somebody could video. He felt threatened. That's what I think.
All right, thank you so much. Let's go to Crown Point, Indiana.
Unknown caller. To accept, press 1.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
There was definitely a cover-up. There's cover-up going on all around the fucking country. Excuse my language.
And what are you basing this on tonight when we're talking about the Memphis issue?
Well, because I live in the California area, and I hear a lot of things about police killing people, mainly black folks, because black folks are making it no better because they're killing each other. So that makes it easier for them to go out and kill one of us and cover the
In talking about this issue, sir, this issue that I'm talking about tonight, give me your premise for a cover-up. Hello? Where are you going? Okay. Let's take a commercial break. Don't call me during the commercial break because I don't want to talk to y'all doing while I'm in commercial. Let me rest my voice for just a minute. But we'll open the phone lines back up after we come back from these commercial messages.
And those of you on Instagram, stop with the white bullshit until black folk clean up their own shit. The question that the white man asked was a legitimate question. Some of y'all want to get mad and don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay? It was a legitimate question. What if? Because that question is not only going to be asked by white folk, that's going to be asked by black folk as well. What if we didn't kill each other every goddamn day? Okay? So don't get hung up. Listen for information and take the information. You can rest assured that in this city, that if this shit ain't right, I'm gonna deal with it. I don't give a fuck what the white folk or the niggas think either. Okay? Learn to deal with us. There was something else going on in this case. Something else going on. So when I hear y'all with all the hillbilly white man, that was a legitimate question. And this is a TV talk show. I talk to everybody. I don't give a damn. I don't kiss ass for white folk. I don't kiss ass for niggas either. But I deal with the fact. Okay? Somebody said, you don't know what you be talking about. Well, motherfucker, one thing for sure, I know this, your motherfucking ass going off my motherfucking page. Fuck you. That much I know. And if you do not know how to properly act on my page, I get rid of your ass. I don't mind the debate, but when the white man call y'all initially, you just start jumping in. You're going off. Okay? Go off on these black motherfuckers that's killing each other every motherfucking day. That's my concern. And I'm the only black pastor in this city that you're going to hear making a whole lot of noise on this until these motherfuckers think they got a reason to march. Now, when these NAACP, Push, and all these other motherfuckers think that they can get their agenda on, then they're gonna be on it. See, and the premise is this: whether he ran or not is not the main issue. The issue is the police violated policy. Let's go back to hear the real motherfucking fact. Was there a damn reason for the motherfucker to be running? Okay? Did he have a reason to run? That's the point I want to bring up when I come back. Did he have a reason to run? See, if you the police and you cutting off your camera, what the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you say that make me want to run? If I feel this one ass I got is in jeopardy, god damn it, I'm running.
Right?
I ain't got one. And to thine own ass be true. Shit. So if you running, why are you running? Did the police give him a reason? You got 3 police officers on a traffic stop. I'm just saying. And I ain't the dumbest motherfucker in the world. But we have to deal with facts. Damn.
What's wrong?
I always wallow in me.
You need-
Come here. Hell, I'm in a good suit, so shit. Ain't no cheap suit. So little water ain't gonna hurt it.
Or was you finna scream? Was you finna scream at first?
Was it what?
Was you about to scream when you wasted water?
Was I about to do what?
Scream.
About what?
What you said?
Oh,
About that water on your suit.
no. No. I'm on the right road now. Guide me over, great Jehovah, peering through this barren land. MPD told the family, why do we just call it a night outside the hospital? They have no empathy. When he ran, he posed no direct threat to them. But the policy allows them, it does not allow them to chase them in a vehicle. But there is no policy that does not allow them to chase on foot. I wish I could hear from the family. I had a number on the family, on the mama. Is this the last one? All right.
30 seconds.
Dum, 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 dum.
20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, and welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews show. And we're dealing with let's any good lawyer can beat this in court. The city of Memphis is opening itself, also has opened itself up for a lawsuit. And because I don't care what his situation was, you still, even with the warrants, you got to have probable cause to stop that car. The thing is out here, why did he run? If he hadn't ran, he wouldn't have had no problem. What if, since these police officers cut off their camera, what if there was something going on that placed this young man in fear of his life and he ran to save his ass? Because if there are 3 officers on the scene, one on this side, one on the other side, if the body cameras would have been on, the body cameras would have shown him reaching for a weapon. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. All right, let's go to the phone lines. 901, turn it back up.
Call from unknown caller. Press.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews show. Go ahead, get off the phone.
Call from unknown caller.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews show. Hello.
Come on, can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead, brother.
Okay, I think that cameras off because they knew this wasn't gonna be a good shoot.
It wasn't gonna be what, sir?
It wasn't gonna be a good shoot.
So, but listen to what, wait a minute, listen to what you said. Listen to what you said. You said that they cut the cameras off because they knew this wasn't gonna be a good shoot.
Yes.
Then that would mean they had the intent to shoot.
Yes.
Oh. See, but if there was a chase that took place, you mean to tell me that in your chase, you're chasing behind
what you're saying is a criminal. Because see, you haven't ran his name yet. Now let's go back to that. Now let's go back to that point. If he said he didn't have no ID, and he said he didn't have no insurance, how would they have known that he had warrants? Sir, can you help me with that one?
No, well, I don't know about that, but I think their decision to turn off their cameras was a learned behavior. I think it was not.
No, go back to what I just, sir, even before you cut the camera, I believe they knew who he was. Now that's the first thing. But the fact of the matter, if they didn't know who he was, sir, do you have your license, your ID, your registration? No, sir, I don't have. He said he didn't have it. How did they know who he was? And why did they give chase behind him?
Exactly.
Or is the premise going to be that we chased him because he had a gun in the car? He reached for a gun. Is that your excuse? Or are you mad because he's running from you? And you run? See, that the city of Memphis police, them old veterans out there used to have a motto in the street. Okay? And their motto in the street used to be, see what this is there. The old motto in the street used to be, and the old police officers would tell you this 20 years ago, that if we have to run after you, you go into the mid.
What did you right there?
Okay? You might not remember that.
Yeah, you right. I've been in Memphis all my life.
Okay.
And I kind of figured they knew it wasn't going to be a good shoot, so to speak. And what they did was a learned behavior. I don't think it was taught, because them guys know they can't teach it. I think it was a learned behavior. But thank you for listening to.
Thank you so much, my friend.
On the website, and call me with the number.
All right. Area code 9123. What was that there?
Children playing.
About a casket?
Yeah.
The hand's gonna be in one. 2319239. Okay? Let's see what this was that was sent to me. Oh, God, I can't do it right.
Hold on, I'm calling.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. If you're gonna say something, damn it. Cause I ain't gonna sit here and hold. Your call ain't that damn important. I'm sitting here and wait on you to call.
Hold on, I'm calling.
Yes, sir. Haven't you called before?
Yes, sir.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
So what?
I haven't called before.
Yes, you have. Get off my phone, sir.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. Bye.
I just called, sir.
So you ain't just call. Just I did in 30 seconds. Say what you gotta say.
Something got to be wrong, sir. It's 3 officers that live here. How do you stay out of jail with all those warrants?
Well, again, the problem is going to be that you cut off your body cameras and you deactivated them. So if you deactivated, and the police are going to use the term deactivated, which means they were activated, they had been on, and you cut the cameras off. What was the reason? And if the young man ran, what reason did he run? Thank you, sir. What was the did the police give him a reason to run? Somebody want to know whether a police officer is black or white. I don't know what difference it made, but the officer that did the shooting, we know, was black. 26 years old, been on the force a little bit over a year.
Press 1.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Well, I didn't want to talk to you.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
I don't think the young man had a gun, because if the young man had a gun, I think that Rollins guy would have said something during the press conference to validate the reason why they shot him.
I can agree with that, ma'am. When that question was asked, he said it's under investigation. And, you know, some question, yeah, he had a gun. I don't know why you would have to investigate that. But I believe that these officers are lying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And when I say we haven't heard what they're saying, but the mere fact that you cut off your cameras tells us that you can't be trusted. Okay?
Yes, and they said they turned off the cameras. They didn't say the cameras were malfunctioning.
No, they said they would deactivate it. They could.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe a dash camera, I believe, if I remember the press conference right, was also turned off as well.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go to Texas. You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
I just want to say that I don't suggest anybody in America to run from police, whether you're in the wrong or right. But where's the law that say you can shoot somebody because they're running? They're not in immediate danger to you.
The law does not.
If you're running.
The law is, let me give you the law in Tennessee. The law does not state that you can shoot a fleeing felon, okay? Unless
Right.
your life or someone else's life is in danger. Let me tell you how that law changed, and I can't think of the preacher's name now. Some years ago, the law was a little bit different here in Tennessee and in Memphis. There was a black pastor that was a police officer. I can't think of his name now because I want to. A young man had broken into a house, stole a television, and he was running with that television and was trying to jump the fence with the TV. The police officer shot him. Didn't kill him, but shot him. And it was at that particular point that the law, Elton Hyman, thank you. Ooh, somebody on here right. You sure right. Pastor Elton Hyman, okay? He was a black pastor that shot this black guy that was, he's broken in the house, had a TV, young kid, and he was jumping a fence. So that's when the law changed here in Tennessee. I know it changed, I think it changed all of Tennessee, but you can't, and even in chasing, you can only chase a felon in a police car. We have to figure out where the danger was. The danger was in the police, okay?
Yeah, still, like you said, they knew it now. Let's see, somebody that they knew would,
Same thing
be
there.
armed or fight back or give a fight.
Block the number out.
The thing.
Okay. All right, thank you so much, Jim.
Thank you.
So block that number out. Yeah, Elton Hyman. That's how the law changed. He was also the one he was also the black preacher that, as a police officer, there was a white couple screwing on the Mississippi River, and he parked down the road and came back with a flashlight. Yeah. made a layout in the grass, and he shined the light on her. Mhm. Okay, anyway, Pastor Elton Hyman. He ain't pastored in a long time. Let's go to the phone line.
Call from unknown caller.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews show. You're on the air.
Yeah, what I was calling to say is.
Sir, wait a minute, sir, first
Okay,
thing.
I'm talking.
All right, you talking.
Yeah.
Sir, wait a minute, I'm talking. Hush. This still be my show. Cut your TV down, brother. Cut your radio down. Whatever it is that you're listening on, cut it down. You got it down? Do you have it down?
Hold on.
Oh.
Got it all the way down.
All right, go ahead, brother.
Okay, what I was saying, brother Thaddeus, I want to let you know that if these brothers quit riding these cars, not having the right credentials, not having the tags updated, and not giving these police a reason to stop them.
Damn.
Police can't.
Brother, God dog, this is ignorant what you're saying. And the premise is, yes, you should always abide by the law, okay? But don't bring me that bullshit that you just brought me. Because at the same factor, the police has rules and regulations, policies and procedures that they are supposed to stop. We don't even know what the probable cause is yet that the car was stopped, do we?
Yeah, the director said that they had problem with the tag, brother Thaddeus. If the tags and things not proper.
That ain't what the director, sir, that is not what the director said. No, sir, that is not.
Well, let me say this.
Let me let you say another damn thing. Sir, you're wrong. Sir, hush. I listened to the press conference. The police director did not say that. And you didn't hear the police director say.
Okay, let me say it another way, sir. Let me say it another way. The police read the man's tags and found out the man had warrants on him and all.
Sir, you're a damn lie. You're a damn lie. You're a damn lie.
The man.
Sir, you a damn lie. Sir, you a damn lie. You're old damn. Sir, shut the hell up. Sir, shut the hell up. Sir, shut your damn mouth. Hush. Damn it, hush. Because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. That was not said. Brother, get your ignorant ass off my phone. Damn, that is not what was said in the press conference. Wasn't his car. So even if they had read the tags was in his mama's name. And ain't no fool like an old damn fool. Man, don't call me no back. Hell. Wasn't his car. Old ass fool. Now you just gonna make you up some stuff. I don't know what the hell was in your room noodles this evening. Damn, that is not what the police director said. And y'all want to come on here with this bullshit. And I ain't gonna let you do it. I'm sorry, y'all got the wrong show. Call one of them weak ass radio shows that's on in the morning. Don't call me with that. I stayed extra 10 minutes in my office to hear the press conference. All of that was under investigation. Damn. Whoa.
Call from unknown caller.
Make me need a drink. You on the Thaddeus Matthews show. Sir, will you talk to me?
Well, that's what the hell he saying, black nigga.
No, you're a damn lie. How come I gotta be a black nigga with your old wretched ass? So he must get off his minute phone and you done got on yours. Both of you old ratchet ass niggas need to sit your ass down somewhere. He done got off his phone and got on yours. Ignorant ass. Shit. Y'all probably got TV on time. Did you pay all your minutes on your TV? I be trying to be nice and professional. You on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Hello? When you say hello, that means you said something back then. I can't hear you. Okay, baby, you better get off your minute phone too.
Unknown caller. To accept, press 1.
Ooh. You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
How you doing, Mr. Thaddeus?
I'm doing fine, bro.
Yes, sir. I just want to correct you. You got real mad at that other guy. The police director did say that they stopped him for his license. That is correct.
Stopped him for his
I
what?
heard.
Stopped him for his what?
For
Stopped him for his what?
Stopped him because his tag was not correct, and that's when they pulled him over.
That is not what he said, brother. In fact, he didn't answer no questions on that.
The director did say that.
No, he didn't. He said it was under investigation, brother. The tags ain't in his name.
That's the reason why they stopped him, Mr. Thaddeus.
But it said, bro, the director did not give a reason for the stop.
That was the reason, because it's the tag did not match the car. And you still have no-
But the director did not say that, brother.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
I see it. Yes, sir. Okay, thank you.
Bye.
All right, thank you.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1.
Everybody got some tequila. You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Hello? Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Baby, you didn't hear me say hello?
Hello?
Okay, cut the thing down behind you, baby. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Ooh. Anybody got some tequila? I need a tequila shot. God. Ooh. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I ain't gonna cuss no more tonight. What time is it? Okay, 8:30. I ain't gonna say another cuss word tonight.
Call from
Cussing
unknown
pastor.
caller. To accept, press 1.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello, Thaddeus.
Hey, David.
I'm calling from South Haven, Mississippi, and I just want to send this shout out to let you know that I'm with you. Why did they turn off the body cam?
Yes, ma'am. I don't know. I don't know why they cut off them body cams.
I just don't agree with that. I
Yeah,
don't agree with that.
they didn't have no reason to cut them body cams out at all. None. I don't know.
People need to realize what the policy is and what the law is. Cause that law don't require.
Yes,
I don't
ma'am.
care about them reading no tags. He running, they were just unrestrictable law enforcement that they took action.
Well, let's even go back and say that. Let's go back, and I wish I had the mama's number, Jesus. The mama called me. Let's say that he had bad tags. Let's just say that. For the sake of saying that, he had bad tags on the car. Okay. Why did he have to run? And this ain't my car. I know he got warrants for him. He don't want to tell folk who he is. But even if he,
I don't understand.
But why, see, the biggest question in all of this, why the police cut their body cameras off? All right, darling, we gonna
I
talk.
don't know, Daddy.
I don't know either, baby.
I don't agree to that.
Me neither, baby. We gonna talk again the next time.
But
All right. Good evening to my Aunt Jessie. My daddy's auntie. Went by the house to see my peoples today on my daddy's side over in Balwall. Good. Somebody said Coke 45. It's been so long since I had one. Coke 45.
Press one.
All right, let's go. You're on there. Hello?
Yes, is that it?
Yeah, speak up so I can hear you, brother. I can barely hear you.
Yes, sir. I tell you when we broke the ranch.
You what now?
Yes, sir.
Speak up so I can hear you, brother.
We broke the ranch because him and the police was into something. And, he know what they were gonna do to him. They turned the camera out, he knew they were gonna do something, so he broke and ran. And me and you was into something, and I just broke and ran and stole something from you, and I see you coming. I'm gonna get the hell out your way. Cause I took it from you, just like me and you on the street. I take from you and see you coming. You know I'm breaking wrong. Ain't no telling what even them police was into something for. That's
Oh.
why you do it.
All right, brother, I
You
appreciate
ain't
it.
on the street.
That's right, brother. Thank you so much. All right, let's take another commercial break. Don't call me during the break because I don't want to talk to you while I'm breaking. I'll talk to the people here on social media. I don't want to talk to you. Didn't I just send one to social? Okay. Let's take a break and we'll be right back. Let me check some. I'm searching for some information. Why can't I find what I'm looking for? Because I'm looking for it. If I wasn't looking for it, damn it, I could find it. Let's go here.
Okay, I had to verify something.
What?
They talking about, the statement, the policeman's statement from, that Rollins read. They're not talking about what Rollins said.
They said what?
They talking about what Rollins had read about off their police records. Cause you know, they keep calling you about their license plate. He said the license plate. Those weren't his words. That's what he was reading.
What is it?
What the police officer said that he stopped the, guy because he had ran the guy's license plate. It wasn't the initial reason.
But when he said he ran the license plate, it did not say it came back improper, did it?
No, and the police, he said he ran the license plate and it didn't come back. No, he ran, let me show you.
Let me read, you got it, let me read it.
It ain't even written this, the video. You might need to turn it up for you to hear it.
I am the fan.
Yes, you was.
Police ain't dumb.
That's true. I don't like, if I could deal with the deep, but the dumb, I don't know. You push it.
I ain't get the work though.
Cause you ain't pushing us in the corner. Nigga.
License plate yielded information that the insurance of the vehicle was unconfirmed. Officers conducted a traffic stop and approached the vehicle. The officer requested.
Okay, see, it's saying that they ran the tag
The license plate.
and the license plate and the insurance.
Right.
That's what it said.
That's what it said.
License plate yielded information that the insurance of the vehicle was unconfirmed. Officers conducted a traffic stop and approached the vehicle.
Okay. See, that it said the tags came back bad. I'm gonna play this on the air.
Okay. You messed it up.
No, I wish I had it on my phone.
Hold up, I can make it be on your phone.
Bring it on my phone.
No, give me that and I'm gonna send it to you.
All right. See, I didn't know, how the hell running your tags let folks know you got insurance?
What it is, this is how I think it works, because I've had to figure that part. When you've already had a ticket with the license plate without insurance, it has a record.
But you don't know whether that person has gotten insurance in the past.
You don't. You
Then
have-
goddamn it, they be stopping motherfuckers all goddamn day in this city.
What'd you say?
But see, the problem, I still got a problem though. What the fuck did you run the plate for?
Listen, that's why, and that's how.
Send it to me on my phone so I can play it on
I
there.
did.
You send it?
Yeah.
Hurry up, get me out the commercial, cause my time running out.
He said, 'cause that's how it went down.
You text that to me?
Texting it.
You ain't got, I ain't got it yet.
30 seconds.
It say sent on mine.
Okay.
20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, I went back. Let's listen. Let me see if I can turn it up. Let me see. They did not stop the car. The police director did not say that they stopped the car because the tags is bad. The police director said that they stopped the car because they ran the plates and the insurance didn't prove to be good on the tags. Now, I didn't know they did that one, but it didn't say. But see, even still, here's where I'm going. Here's where I'm going. What was the reason you ran the tags? Because in this damn city, if you ran the tags on all the cars that ain't got no insurance in it, then heck, cause I be scared to drive my night fine pretty cars. I swear for God I do. Some of y'all neighborhoods that don't come in with my nice fine pretty cars, cause ain't none of y'all got no insurance in there. And y'all be driving real reckless, like y'all want to tap my stuff, cause I got insurance. But let me see if I can run this. Let me see if I can get it. So we can see exactly what the police. It's just twirling. Let me see if it's gonna stop twirling. I gotta go through the ad and everything. Now listen.
On September 17, at approximately 6:20 p.m., an officer assigned to the railway station was in the area of Neal Falls.
Is that
loud as you can do it. It said that the vehicle information, they ran the tag and the insurance verification did not come, they couldn't verify insurance on the car. Okay? That's what it didn't say they stopped it because the tags was bad. They said they stopped the car because the insurance information came back unconfirmed. Let me see if I can do it this way and play it up loud over this microphone. I'm gonna play it on my mic. Let me go back and see if I can do it again. Yeah, I gotta wait and do that little commercial thing.
Gray hair is a feeling you wear. Pantene, wear your hair.
On the Austin Rock shooting. On September 17 at approximately 6:20 p.m., an officer assigned to the airway station was in the area of Gill and Pillow when he ran the license plate of a 2002 maroon Malibu. The license plate yielded information that the insurance on the vehicle was unconfirmed.
Okay, that's what they said. It yield information running, did not say the tags was bad. It said that the tag information came back with the insurance on the car unconfirmed. Big money kill, you don't. A bunch of y'all know. Let me take all y'all off. Okay. Okay. They call it, somebody's telling me what the system is. I did something wrong. Trying to block all these damn folk I'm blocking on Instagram. Dale, come straight this Instagram thing out for me. I hit one of them icons. Just fix them and put it back in. Again, did the police just randomly check this particular car? What? But what was the reason? Let's say they did everything, the tag didn't come out, we're gonna check the insurance. If they ride through that community, probably 98% of the cars in that community ain't got no insurance. How many other cars they stop in that area on that particular night? Something is wrong. Let me text some. How many little cars did they stop that particular night? But the biggest question tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and you can cut that down till you can cut it down. Why were the body cameras turned off during the process? Not that they were malfunctioning, the battery went down or whatever, however they were cut off. That's the question. That's the elephant in the room. Why was the cameras turned off? Okay. And with all the cars in the city of Memphis that do not have insurance. And he was working the Airways station. Oh, here's an insurance agent. Tell us something. Wait a minute. Cause when they stopped me the other week on the interstate for speeding, they got me right, and nothing was done. I was speeding, trying to get to do the little TV show. They asked me, he knew who I was, but his body camera was on. Okay. Mr. Matthews, he's very polite, because I got my hands on the steering wheel, and I dropped all 4 of my windows, because my back windows on my car are tinted. I dropped all the windows. Yes, sir, officer. Mm-hmm. Mr. Matthews, yes, yes, sir. I thought he was gonna let me go, but he got the body camera on. And first, you don't want to say, we don't let a public figure go. Okay. License registration. He don't ran my tag number before he got out the car. My car is registered in the name of the church. He ran that. And he came and asked for my insurance card. Captain, we are going into the glove compartment. In the glove compartment is the insurance card. Okay? That's the proper thing to say. Sir, I'm going into the glove compartment to get my papers. I took it off, he read it, gave it back, gave me my ticket. Okay, but that's the proper procedure. But in this particular matter, ladies and gentlemen, okay, in this particular matter, there's a reason behind the body camera. All 3 police officers, if it was 1 police officer, I said, okay. I wouldn't particularly just say, okay, maybe not okay, But all 3 other police officers, all 3 of them, something is mighty wrong. Okay, mighty wrong. I tell black men, when you stop by the police, take the position. Hands on the steering wheel. I don't care if it's pouring down, raining. Drop all 4 of your windows so they can see. I want you comfortable. I ain't gonna move my hands off of the steering wheel unless you know where my hands is going. Okay? But my concern again is the body cameras. That's my concern. That's my complete concern in this. And see, these little young Negroes, y'all don't want to follow the rules and procedures. But even when you don't follow, and listen to me carefully, even when you do not follow rules and procedures, and you violate it, there are still certain rights that you have, even as a violator. The police does not have the discretion of violating police policy. Okay? They do not have that authority to violate policy. You get to know the rules. Follow the rules. In this case, everything that the police officers say is going to be tainted. Let's say they find a weapon. Let's just say they do. Did he have the weapon? Was it his weapons? Is his fingerprints on the gun? Is it a dropped weapon? And the issue comes up because you can't prove what you did. The first question has got to be asked, why you cut the cameras off? Okay. Why you cut the cameras off? That's the answer we've got to have in this community. Why were the cameras cut off? I believe that Michael Rollins, who is the director of the City of Memphis Police, wants the right thing. I believe that there are men in blue in this city that want the right thing. I believe that. Do I believe that there are some rogue police officers? Yes, of course there are. Do I believe that there are some police officers who are involved in illegal activities in the streets of Memphis, and like they are all across this country? Yes, I do. But you make it bad for other police officers when you as a police officer don't follow the rules. If it was a simple traffic, yes, he would have went to jail for wants and warrants. They'd have ran his wants and warrants. But what was their intent? Let's say he didn't want to go to jail. Nobody does. But if you do, call Liberty Bell Bundy or Tiger Bundy. Okay, they advertise with me. Did I see the Tiger Bundy tonight? Okay. Go to Liam. Well, let's say he was running. What was the shooting about? I understand tap, tap, tap. But from where these bullets are landing, in my opinion, and with bullets being fired and breaking out windows and going into the house, more than one officer shot. When you have 3 officers on the scene, and the law says, and policy says, that you can only shoot if you fear for your life or you fear for the life of others. You ain't gonna tell me just one police officer did all the shooting. And you got 3 police officers running and shooting. I'm gonna get me some shoots in too. Pow, pow, pow. Okay. We're not talking about George Zimmerman on my page. Get off mine. That ain't what we're talking about. Stay on my subject, or you go. That's my view and opinion, and we'll probably be talking about it. I'm gonna be trying to seek to get the police officers' names on tomorrow. Something is wrong in this case. Okay? Something is wrong in this case. Okay? Fickler, that's the reason I blocked you on the page. Okay? I wasn't talking about Zimmerman. Now, I don't give a damn about George Zimmerman. I'm talking about this case that's going on in the city of Memphis. Hey, don't forget, Are you suffering from hair loss, thinning, dry skin, bad breath? Well, look no further, celebrating a beautiful you. Africa's Miracle is Black-owned business that specializes in handmade all-natural hair, body, and skin products, which include shampoo, conditioners, butters, pomades, and oils that will make your hair stronger, longer, and healthier in no time. In addition to hair products, they also create all-natural soaps, body wash, feminine wash, sugar scrubs, lotions, and toothpaste, and more. Do yourself a favor if you're having any of these issues and head over to their website, www.africasmiracle.com. I'll go to their Instagram page, africasmiracles.com. Also, don't forget DMC Cleaners. You get your clothes clean, Black-owned cleaners, 62 Fairway, right there at Fairway and 3rd. And when you pay in advance, you only pay half price. Same day service, in by 9 o'clock, you can get your clothes back the very same day. Open Mondays through Saturdays from 7 a.m. until 6 p.m. Give them a call, 789-7983, 789-7983. I've got to go. Is it time for me to go? All right, I got to go. Wish I could stay and give y'all some more. But the little clock on the wall says, Fatty Bell, that's all. Boy, that sounds just like my radio days there, boy. I did my radio thing then going off the air. When I was on, I was on so many radio stations. But the last one was WPLX, AM 10. What was it? 14 something. I forgot. But WPLX, the blues station. I'm going to go, and we'll talk about this particular case again on tomorrow. Until tomorrow evening, top of the evening to you.
All right, how are you?
I didn't come saying pass the plate to me. Like me now.